Well, that went over well. Sheriff Scott DeCosta claimed that we only spoke once in that video. Meanwhile, he spoke of at least 3 situations that he remembers, because the first situation was when he gave me that video. That was at least a month before the whole situation with Cody Selhorst and Jared Hahn. Now that one, I spoke to him like a human being. The second time that he speaks about is with Molly Smith, when Jordan Anderson was, or not Jordan Anderson, but Jared Hahn was going to take a report about Ted Bollinger and the harassment at my grandmother's funeral. Now, mind you, I don't know what jurisdiction these people are harassing me from at this point. What I do know is that Ted Bollinger is a very dangerous man. Mandy Hughes is scared shitless of him. No officer will take a look. Now, by that point, I'd already attempted to get Cody Selhorst to do his job, and he hadn't. So, the second time when I went in with Molly Smith, that's obviously more than once that I spoke to Sheriff Scott DeCosta. Then he speaks about the third time that me and him spoke. Now, mind you, the third time was just before 4th of July of 2018. By this point, Jared Hahn is very well aware that I'm going after his officers for not documenting this. And Scott DeCosta is well aware that I'm not happy with the fact that Jordan Anderson did not document the situation, and that Jared Hahn had not actually done any investigating. I am currently on my way to Nettie's Treasures to speak with Laura Nelson. See, here's the thing, is that it's okay to threaten, harass, and assault me in multiple jurisdictions and send me off to a hospital to be injected with drugs when I am obviously trying to make a police report. Any fool could tell that at that point I was trying to make a police report. The fact is that the gang stalking and harassment that I have endured across multiple jurisdictions in multiple states, police make every excuse why it's not their job. No matter what, if I am harassed in their jurisdiction, if I am threatened in their jurisdiction. Meanwhile, Sheriff Scott DeCosta was so busy being defensive about the things that he had done wrong and that his deputies had done wrong that I didn't very well get to make a decent report about those situations. Now, did I? No, of course I didn't. So, I'm almost to Nettie's Treasures. I will afford Miss Laura the kindness of not recording her and speaking to her one-on-one as a human being, as well as informing her that the Sheriff's Department will be coming to speak with her. I certainly hope that that officer, Scott DeCosta, actually records it. Now, in my court dates, things that happened across multiple counties, and multiple jurisdictions by multiple predators who I've been trying to turn in and gotten every excuse why police won't do it. Well, their bullshit was allowed in my court dates. Because these people who should have written reports and claimed that they would, like Shannon Alvarado, Mandy Hughes, Alyssa Rainwater, and many others, just didn't. They never bothered to look at all of the shit that I'm going through. Meanwhile, I have to go to Canada to file a report about what happened there, even though I was never in Canada, because I was threatened by multiple people from Canada. Do I have to go to all of these different countries to file reports against these people? I was gang stalked by literally thousands of people because of the news. And at no point in time was I allowed to defend myself. I literally had to break the law in the hopes that it would make the cops do their job, because so many people just weren't keeping their word. And I obviously didn't have the money, time, or place to do it safely. You try sitting down, going through all that evidence and filling out the reports you need to when you've got a grown-ass drunk man screaming at 3-year-olds that they're cunts. You try to get that done while you've got grown-ass men screaming at their computer games and video games. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of dudes who play video games. I don't scream at them. If I die, I fucking die. If my ship blows up, they're just pixels. The two games I like playing most are Star Trek Online and Pirates of the Burning Sea, because I get ships. I also like War Thunder, because I get ships. I don't really like playing first-person shooter games. The idea of killing another human being is kind of fucking gross to me. The fact that I literally had to threaten the President of the United States is fucking pathetic. The fact that multiple people who threatened my life got away with it because I was treated like I was mentally ill is fucking disgusting to me.